please welcome your host, Anthony Davis. Welcome to Stakeout, TV's ruthless quiz show, where each player brings £250 into the studio with which to play the game. The players have to pick on each other to survive. They have to take risks to win. Losers are eliminated, but winners can keep on winning, turning their starting stake of £250 into many thousands of pounds. So let's play Stakeout. We've just started to play face-off when you left us last time. We've still 4 players left in the game, so let me reintroduce them and tell you how their cash totals stand before we continue play. Steve, welcome back. You have £475 at the moment. Remember, you started the game with £500, so I'm afraid that has dropped down slightly, but I'm sure you'll do your best to push that up. Andy, £625 at the moment, quite respectable. Alex, you have around £1,000 there, but ahead is our current champion, Dave, with £1,025. Well, that's how the money looks. Let's continue with Face Off. So, Alex, you'd elected to play against Steve. The category is sport, and the stake is for the total amount Steve holds, which is £475. So, fingers on the buzzers, both of you. Here comes your question. The Dolphins are an American...
Miami.
Alex.
Miami.
Miami is right. Very well interrupted there. An American football side from which city I was going to ask you. Very good. You've taken all of the money from Steve. I'm afraid, Steve, you have been bankrupted there by Alex. He's taken every penny you have.
Yes,
so
he did, didn't he?
He did, yes.
I noticed that because it went down to nothing.
It certainly did.
Look.
I don't remember giving you any lines for this, but let me tell you, Steve, I'm afraid you've been bankrupted. You have to leave Stakeout.
I know, I can't speak. It's a terrible thing to do to somebody. What do you pick on me for? I can't take it anymore.
Still with Face Off, and Andy, it's your turn to go. So please, who are you going to play against?
Dave.
Playing against Dave, very good. And now a category, please, Andy, from the following. Just 3 left on the board. You've got movies, history or geography up there. Which do you fancy?
Movies.
Movies, very nice. And now an amount to play for, please.
325.
£325. All right, well, it's a face-off. It's between Andy and Dave. It's worth £325. Stand by on the buzzers. Here's the question. Clark Gable, Vivian Lee and...
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. Well done. Olivia de Havilland starred together with in which film classic? Very good. All right, we're going to refresh the category board right now. And, Dave, it's your turn to go again. So, please, who are you going to play against?
Andy.
Playing against Andy. Volley it back. Why not? A category. You've got 5 new ones to choose from, Dave. TV, literature, food, politics or science and nature left on the board. Have a good look. Let me know which one you fancy.
Try literature.
Literature, and now an amount to play for.
300.
£300. Try and get that money back if you can. All right, here comes the face-off. It's between Dave and Andy for £300. Here's the question. The Maid of Buttermere was written by which? Dave.
Wordsworth.
Not Wordsworth. So, Andy, let me read you the full question. Buzz in at the end if you know the answer. The Maid of Buttermere was written by which South Bank show TV presenter? Buzz if you know.
Melvyn Bragg.
Melvyn Bragg. It certainly was very well done indeed. All right, well, Alex, you get a turn to go now. So who are you going to play against?
Dave, please.
Very good. And a category from the following. TV, food, politics or science and nature?
TV, please.
All right, and now an amount to play for.
It's got to be 400.
It's got to be £400. Watch out, Dave. They're trying to play you out of the game. All right, here comes the face-off. It's between Alex and Dave for Dave's last £400. If he gets this wrong, stand by on your buzzers, gentlemen. Here's your question. Which star of Sex and the City is married? Alex.
Is it Jessica Parker?
That's not quite right, Alex. I need the full name. So, Dave, I can offer it to you, but let me read you the full question. Which star of Sex and the City is married to Matthew Broderick? Buzz if you know. I need the full name. Yes.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Very well done. Yes, it was. Sarah Jessica Parker. Very good indeed there. All right, well, Andy, it's your turn to go for a face-off. So, who are you playing against?
Alex.
Alrighty, and now a category from the following. Food, politics or science and nature left on the board. What's it going to be?
Food.
Food, and now an amounts to play for. Alex holds 1,075. £250 of his money. All right, let's see if you can get this one. It's a face-off. It's between Andy and Alex for £250. Here's the question. The French name of which type of pea means eat all?
Petit pois.
It is not petit pois, I'm afraid. So let me read the full question to Alex. Buzz in at the end if you know. The French name of which type of pea means eat all in English?
Mange two.
It is mange two. Well done. Very good indeed. We're going to refresh the category board right now. And Dave, it's your chance to go again. So, who are you playing against?
Andy.
Playing against Andy. Very good. And now a category, please, Dave. As I said, 5 new on the board. Pop, movies, history, geography or sport.
Pop.
Pop. And now an amount to play for.
£500.
£500. Here comes the face-off between Dave and Andy. It's worth £500. Stand by on your buzzers. Which group's Avalon album, Dave,
Roxy Music.
was Roxy Music? Featured a track more than this is what I was after. Very good indeed. Alex, it's time for your face-off. Who are you playing?
Andy, please.
Andy already. And now a category from the following. Movies, history, geography or sport.
I'll go for sport again.
All right, and now an amount to play for, please, Alex.
500.
£500. Andy, he's going to try and play you out of the game, so you're going to have to be very quick on the buzzer if you'd like to stay playing. Here comes the face-off between Alex and Andy. For Andy's last £500, it could be. Here we go with the question. Nadia Comaneci, who defected? Alex.
Romania.
That's not the answer I was looking for. Andy, I'm going to read you the full question. Buzz in at the end if you know. Nadia Comaneci, who defected to the USA from Romania, competes in which sport? Buzz if you know.
Gymnastics.
It is gymnastics. Very well played there. Andy, it's your turn for your face-off, so please choose a player to play against.
Alex.
Playing against Alex, very good. And now a category from the following. Just movies, history or geography left on the board. What's it going to be?
Movies.
Very good. And now an amount to play for. Alex holds £825 right now. You can match that, so you can take as much as you like.
400.
£400. Alrighty, here comes the face-off. It's between Andy and Alex. For £400, stand by on the buzzers. Here's the question. What's Love Got to Do With It is a film biography of which rock star? Alex.
Tina Turner.
It is Tina Turner. Very well played there. All right, we're going to refresh the category board now. And Dave, it's your turn to go again. So, who are you going to play against?
Andy.
And a category, please, Dave, from the following. TV, literature, food, politics or science and nature.
Try literature again.
Let's try literature again if we can. And now an amount to play for, please, Dave.
300, please.
£300 of Andy's money. All right, here comes the face-off between Dave and Andy. It's worth £300. Here's the question. Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night was written by which Welsh poet? Dave.
Dylan Thomas.
It was Dylan Thomas. Well done for £300 there. Alex, your turn for a face-off now. Who are you playing?
Andy, please.
Alrighty, and now a category from the following, please, Alex. TV, food, politics or science and nature.
Let's go for TV again.
Lovely, and an amount to play for.
300.
£300. Andy, here he goes. He's going to try and take you out the game. Listen very carefully, both of you. Here comes the question. In Rising Damp, what was the surname of the landlord, Andy?
Perry. Oh,
I'm afraid you're absolutely wrong there. So, Alex, let me read the full question to you. You can buzz in at the end if you know. In Rising Damp, what was the surname of the landlord who lusted after lodger Miss Jones? Yes?
Rigsby.
Rigsby is right. Well done for £300 there. Andy, I'm afraid you've been bankrupted there. You're down to nothing. It's time for you to leave Stakeout.
I feel really gutted. I knew the answer, and where pairing came, I do not know. It's just the first word that came into me, but I knew it was Rigsby. We actually watch it quite regular, Rising Damp on the television, so it just happened.
Let's just take a look at how the money totals stand right now. Alex, you're holding £1,525, but ahead of you is Dave with £1,600. Join us in a few moments when Dave and Alex go head-to-head in All or Nothing. Back soon. Welcome back. Let's just see how the money totals stand right now. Alex, you're holding £1,525. Bet ahead of you is Dave with £1,600. We're down to 2 players, so let's play All or Nothing. As the name suggests, one of you will leave with nothing, the other will take the lot. All or Nothing is a buzzer round, head-to-head. The stakes start at £100 and rise rapidly. Get it right and you win the stake from your opponent. When you can no longer match a stake, you'll play for what you have left. Sudden death or double your stake. Dave, you've got £1,600. Alex, you've got £1,525. So there's £3,125 to play for. Will Dave keep his cool and his crown, or will Alex battle through and unseat our champion? Good luck to you both. Here comes your first question. A pina colada is a cocktail of coconut milk, crushed pineapple and which spirit? Dave.
Rum.
It is rum. Well done for £100. Cruella de Vil is a nasty... Dave.
101 Dalmatians.
Is right. Well done. A nasty piece of work from which Disney film for £200? Which environmental campaign organisation is... Dave.
Greenpeace.
Is right. Well done. Associated with the vessel the Rainbow Warrior, I was going to ask you. The next question is worth £400. Iron Mike is a nickname associated...
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is right. Well done, Alex, for £400. Leonardo's Mona... Dave.
The Louvre.
Very well done. Leonardo's Mona Lisa is housed in which Paris museum, I was to ask you there. The next question is for £750. Zucchini is an alternative... Dave.
Aubergine.
Is not the answer I'm looking for. Alex, I'll read the full question, buzz in if you know. Zucchini is an alternative name for which small variety of squash?
No.
Time out there. The next question is sudden death for you, Alex. £825 is all you have. If you get this wrong, you lose to Dave. Both of you, listen carefully. Which instrument is commonly used by doctors to listen... Dave.
Stethoscope.
A stethoscope is right. Very well done indeed. Alex, I'm afraid you've been knocked out. You've had all your money taken by Dave, which means you have to leave Stakeout.
I feel relieved, to be quite honest about it, because I was building myself up to it, and I was really nervous outside the studio. But when I got in there, I was quite happy. I was joking away, and now I'd like to go in again, but I can't. But I'm relieved now. So I'm not disappointed. I think when I go home and reflect on it, I'll be disappointed a little bit, but no, the day's been worth it, so I'm happy.
In the face-off, luck really came into play for me. Alex got a question about Jessica Parker wrong, and I was able to pick it up and only add the word Sarah. If I hadn't got that chance, I'd have been out of the game.
Congratulations, Dave. You are still our Stakeout champion. You came to this game with £250, which you've played into £3,125. You can now bank £2,875, leaving you with £250 to bring back to Stakeout to play for a third time. Will you play again?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, and very pleased about that you are. Well, this is your second win, so if we add today's money to your winnings from last time, you've now banked a remarkable, but no doubt very acceptable, £5,125. It's good. So let's meet Dave's 3 new challengers. Hi there, Dave. Ready to do this again?
Have another go, yeah.
I bet you are. £250 to put back into the pot. So he's doing very well at the moment, isn't he? Yes. You seem quite pleased about that. I know you're taking the money to go to university with, which is even better. So wish you lots of luck this time.
Thank you.
See how you do. Take care.
Thank you.
Hi there. Welcome to the show. Your name is?
Cheryl.
Hi there, Cheryl. Let me take the money, please. That's £250. Bye-bye, the money, to play the game, which is nice. Where have you come from, Cheryl?
Cumbrani, South Wales.
Very nice. South Wales. And who have you brought with you?
My son David.
David and...
And my sister Janet.
David and Janet. Very nice. All right, well, enjoy playing the game.
Thank
Catch
you.
you a bit later.
Thank you very much.
Hi there. Welcome
are you?
to the programme. What's your name?
Frank.
Well done, Frank. And let me take the money, please.
There you go.
£250 to play the game, which is always the best bit, I'm sure.
Right.
Where have you come from?
From Leeds.
Leeds. Very nice. And you've brought with you?
Andrew, Andrea and Dave.
Andrew, Aaron and Dave. Very nice. Well, you obviously practiced that. Could have given me a little bit of warning. All right, well, thank you very much for coming down.
Then.
Nice to see you, and we'll see you a bit later.
Great.
Stanley. Hi there. Your name is?
Jack.
Hi there, Jack. Let's take the money from you.
There we go.
£250. And where have you come from?
I've come from London today.
London.
Yep.
Very good. And you brought with you?
I brought with me my friend Ali.
Friend Ali. Well done. Looking forward to this?
Definitely.
Going to give him the support he needs?
Doesn't need any.
He doesn't need any support. Very confident there. I think you want to have a talking to him. All right, well, we'll have £1,000 here of our contestants' money. So let's play Stakeout. Let's find out what the supporters had to say about their players.
Cheryl's not brilliant at quizzes, but she's quite good. I've got every confidence Cheryl will do really well, although sometimes she tends to play things quite safe, so I think that might be a disadvantage to her.
If we had to sum up Frank, we'd say he was naughty but nice, and he improves with alcohol, but he is a great guy.
And good fun.
Frank's average at quizzes. He likes the challenge, so he enjoys quizzes.
Jack's the best person I've ever met at quizzes. He's so quick. I think that's probably the most important thing, I think, today, being quick. I think I probably know the answer to most of the questions.
Great stuff there. Each player came to the studio with £250. We matched that with another £250, giving them a starting stake of £500. The aim of the game, as always, is to bankrupt the other players, win their cash and stay on as a champion. Plenty of chances for you to win and lose your cash. We start with All In. I'm going to ask 4 questions with 3 possible answers. A stake of £75 is taken from each of you, which means there's £300 up for grabs on every question. Whoever answers correctly splits the pot. Here comes your first question. Which country produces an oatmeal-covered cheese called Cabok? Is it A, Scotland, B, France, or C, South Africa? Select your answers now, please. The answer I was looking for there was A, Scotland, and just Jack getting it right that time. Well done. You get the full £300 there. Here comes the second question. With which group is the name Dee Snider most associated? A, Shakespeare's Sister, B, Sisters of Mercy, or C, Twisted Sister? Select your answers now. The answer was C, Twisted Sister, despite the fact that that band disbanded in 1988. You all get that right, so you all get your stake back. Here comes question 3. In which city did the rising of the Communards take place in 1871? Was it A, Madrid, B, Paris, or C, Rome? Select your answers now, please. The answer I was looking for there was B, Paris. Just Dave getting it right that time. Very well done. You get the full 300 quid there. Well, it's time now for question 4. Listen carefully. Here it comes. The Sheffield Shield is a domestic cricket trophy contested by teams in which country? A, South Africa, B, Australia, or C, New Zealand? Select your answer now. The answer I was looking for there was B, Australia. 3 of you get that right, Cheryl. Just you getting it wrong there, I'm afraid. Well, let's get a recap of the money amounts as they stand right now. Cheryl, you've got £275 at the moment. Frank, £375 just ahead there. And Dave and Jack, you both have £675. That's how the cash totals stand. Now we give the players a chance to take money from the bank in cashing in. Each player gets 1 chance to cash in. We ask them a question, but do not give them the 3 possible answers. Before I tell them those answers, they've got to decide how much of their money to stake on getting it right. Get it right, they double their stake. Get it wrong, and the other players get a chance to win that stake from them. Now, Dave, we'll start with you. Here's your question. The Clint Eastwood film character Dirty Harry was a cop in which US city? That's your question, Dave. How much are you going to stake on getting it right?
300.
£300. All right, here are the 3 possible answers, Dave. A, New York, B, Chicago, or C, San Francisco. Select your answer now, please. You've chosen C, San Francisco, which is correct. Very well done. Doubled your stake there. Jack, it's time for your cashing in question. Here it comes. The ruined Inca city of Machu Picchu lies in which South American country? That's the question. How much are you going to stake on getting it right, please, Jack?
£500.
£500. You're pretty sure, it seems, all right? Let's see if these three answers jog your memory. A, Peru, B, Chile, or C, Bolivia. Select your answer now, please. You've chosen A, Peru, which is the right answer. Well done, doubled your stake there. Frank, time now for your cashing in question. Here it comes. What is added to Welsh rarebit to transform it to buck rabbit? That's the question. How much are you going to stake, though, to get it right?
£150.
£150. Here are your three possible answers. A, onion, B, rabbit, or C, poached egg. Select your answer now, please, Frank. You've chosen C, poached egg, which is the right answer. You double your stake there. Very well done. Cheryl, how are you feeling?
Nervous.
Are you? Don't worry about a thing. Everything's going to be just fine. Here comes your cashing in question. Who was Britain's Prime Minister at the time World War II broke out in 1939? That's your question, Cheryl. How much are you going to stake on getting it right?
75, please.
£75. OK, here are the three possible answers. A, Stanley Baldwin, B, Neville Chamberlain, or C, Winston Churchill. Select your answer now, please, Cheryl. You've chosen B, Neville Chamberlain, which is the right answer. Well done, you've doubled your stake. Don't look so surprised there. Let's see what's in those cash pots right now. Cheryl, you now have £350, which isn't bad at all. Frank, £525 there at the moment. Dave, you've got £975, but ahead of you is Jack with £1,175. We've 4 players still in the game. That's 2 too many. We'll play face-off. This is where stakeout becomes personal, as it's time for our players to pick on each other. I'm going to ask each of them in turn to select a player to play against, a question category to play with, and a stake to play for. We'll play face-off until only 2 players remain. Now, Jack, as you're in the lead, you get to go first. You must pick a player, pick a stake, and a category. The most you can play for is everything your opponent has. Sorry, Jack, you don't get a chance to do that, I'm afraid, because that sound means that we've run out of time. But don't worry, we'll do this right here from this very point next time. So please join me and these 4 contestants next time here on Stakeout. Bye for now.